Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and shalom everyone. Welcome back to with me, Destadisha Warantanglayuk, to explain my assignment about Indonesian geopolitics or archipelago insight. The assignment about Pacific education and our lecturer is Mr. Rahmatullah Jafar, SIP MSc. Well, this is the picture of our lecturer with his students. Okay, we move to our topic. Learning objectives. Students as a prospective undergraduate and professionals are expected to, first, able to open and responsive to historical dynamics and the urgency of the future of the archipelago as a collective conception and viewpoint of the Indonesian nation and statehood in the context of world relations. The second is able to evaluate the historical dynamics and urgency of the archipelago insight as a collective conception and view of the Indonesian nationality in the context of world relations. So this is the picture about the Indonesian geopolitics. The first is about the NKRI, and the second picture we can see it, and the third picture in this slide. Well, we move to Indonesian geopolitics. Geopolitics is a concept national of insight. What is the meaning of geopolitics? People and places cannot be separate la benserum living space. To be able to maintain its living space, a nation must have a unified perspective known as national insight. Geopolitics is traditionally defined as a study of the influence of geographical factors on political action. Geopolitics is defined as a science of state administration in which every policy is related to the geographic issues of a region or place of residence of a nation. The second topic is the archipelago insight is basically the geopolitical view of the Indonesian nation. Archipelago insight is the national outlook of the Indonesian nation. Archipelago insight, there is the perspective and attitude of the Indonesian nation about itself of Bhinneka, as well as the geographical environment in the form of an archipelago state based on Pancasila and the 1945 Constitution. The essence of the Nusantara insight is national unity and territorial unity. Archipelago insight as a visional foundation for Indonesia development. Archipelago insight serves as development insight. The concept of the archipelago concept creates the view that Indonesia is one regional unit in political, social, cultural, economic, and defense and security unit. Implementation of archipelago insight as a political unit. Okay, we can see this picture to describe this topic. So the implementation of archipelago insight in a political life will create a healthy and dynamic state implementation climate. Absolutely. And the next is this can be seen in the form of the government that's strong, aspirational, and reliable, which was built as the incarnation of the people's sovereignty. So the next topic is implementation of archipelago insight as an economic unit. Well, this is the picture to describe the topic. And we move to implementation of archipelago insight in economic life will create the right economy order ensuring fulfillment and improvement of welfare and people's prosperity fair and equitable. In addition, reflecting the responsibility of natural resources management that takes into account the interregional community needs reciprocally, as well as the preservation of natural resources itself. Well, implementation of Archipelago Insight as a social culture unity. Implementation of Archipelago Insight in social cultural life will create inner and outward attitudes that recognize all forms of differences as realities of life as well as God's gift. This implementation will also create a harmonious and united community or nation life without distinction of ethnicity, ethnicity, regional origin, religion, or belief, and group based on social status. Indonesian culture doesn't reject foreign culture values as long as it is not conflict with the nation's own cultural values and the result can be enjoyed. Well, implementation of Archipelago Insight as a unit of defense and security. Implementation of archipelagic insight in the life of defense and security will foster awareness of love for the motherland and the nation, which will further shape the state defense attitude of every Indonesian citizen. This awareness and attitude of loving the country and nation, as well as defending the country, are the main capital that will drive the participation of every Indonesian citizen in facing every form of threat. So that's all my video. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.